Hey guys, welcome to my live stream guys. फिर हम फिर से एक नया इवेंट आया genshin में वो कंप्लीट करेगा गाइस आज हम.
Weird. Gene said this is where the event is supposed to be, but there's nothing here. Oh yeah, now that you mention it, this is where our journey officially began. It sure brings back memories. Kinda nostalgic, really. Even after all this time, this place hasn't changed one bit. Look who's getting all sentimental and poetic. Well, we still need to find Gene and the others. Let's have a look around. Yeah. Paimon remembers there used to be hydro slime hiding here, but it's gotta be gone now, right? Whoa! A fungus? Are those supposed to be monsters? Not that these are a real threat to us at this point, but still!
Did you hear that, Paimon?
Here. Huh? Why did someone hang Jumpy Dumpty mines all over this tree? What? But they don't look alike. You can't even eat them. Hold on. Could this be an event setup thing? Not a lot of people come here, but a bomb's still a bomb. If someone gets hurt by accident, Clee's gonna... Yeah, but let's take a picture with the camera before we take them down. First the fungus, and now this? Something weird is going... If it turns out not to be event-related, it'll be good to have a record of what we found. You couldn't just compliment Paimon's smarts like a regular person. Whatever, Paimon will take it. Better than... Anyway, it never hurts to be careful. We've seen through lots of tricks. Paimon likes the optimism. Come on, let's get that picture taken. Then, get rid of... Guess there was no danger after all. Were those meant to welcome us or something? Anyway, we should be good here. Let's keep going. back then. Ah, right! Oh, wow! That's a statue of the seven! Among the seven gods, this god controls the wind. You remember too! It's weird though. It seems like there's something different about it. Let's take a closer look. Oh, Paimon's next line was...
As we all know,
Right! Poetry and language flow like the wind! Look! There really is something wrong with this statue of the seven! It's fish! But it's so Okay, I'm unsure of it now. This can't be for an event. No one in their right mind would replace that huge statue of the seven with a statue of clay. Yeah, and well made too. But that's not the point. You're not weirded out by this? Oh, you're right. This must be Alice's doing. She could put 100 clay statues all around Mondstadt and Paimon still wouldn't be surprised. That explains the other weird stuff we saw up till now, too. She must have asked Jean to write... No, wait. Maybe that was... Yeah. Paimon's thought the surprises were nice, and this statue is pretty cool. Plus, we got to take a little trip down memory... What do we do now, though? There's nobody around. If this is some sort of elaborate... Huh? What does that mean? Oh, yeah. Guess all there's left to do is touch that... Maybe it'll give you the power of pyro or something! The world opens itself before those with noble hearts. Surprises! Go guessing on your part! Let's keep going and see what else we find!
go now.
Yes, now we're not too late! Whoa! It's the ball!
There's something huge in the sky.
Okay, we all remember what Paimon said back then. Anyway, since he's here, that must mean we're about to meet another old friend in these woods. By the abyss, and Tone Deaf Bard was about to... But your control over Animo wasn't so great, so they noticed you and ran off. But you've had tons of practice since then. Sure. Here goes nothing. Traveler.
even livelier than I remembered.
Which means mission accomplished on the surprise front, I suppose. What do you say, Alice?
Oh, yes, indeed. That was fantastic.
Ha! So you were watching us all along. And hold on. You can't just record people like that.
What a delightful reunion. Welcome to Mondstadt, you two. The place where it all began.
Finished sorting already? Now then, what would you like in return, cutie? Not to mention... Unless...
Actually...
Trouble, I presume? Besides, it's better for them to... Anyway, here... Lovely to see you, dearies. So what's the verdict? Did our
It was very... You? That's for sure. Paimon can't believe the Knights of Favonius let you go that far. Where'd you move the real statue of the Seven anyway?
Oh, gracious me. You still haven't figured it out. If I had actually done something to that statue, I would have been locked up in the teensy room next door by now. Certainly not my idea.
So, what's going on here?
Now you're asking the right questions, Paimon.
The answer lies over here.
Nicole? You're here too?
That's right. Our two lovely mages are here on vacation. In fact, everything you just experienced was their handiwork. But I'll leave the explanations to Miss Nicole. I trust you're well acquainted with her skill at explaining all manner of magic and phenomena.
Yep. We experienced that firsthand in Notcry.
This bubble is a new kind of magic Alice and I invented. Inside, when you were busy reading that invitation to Mondstadt, Alice took the opportunity to place you within it.
Oh, we didn't even notice.
I wouldn't be much of a dodo king if I couldn't pull off a simple
All that to say, the things you saw weren't real. They only exist within this bubble. Except for Venti and Dvalin, of course. I invited Venti, and he brought the dragon along. It's not every day you get to relive the beginning of your journey. It feels like listening to a verse you haven't heard in a while, right? You might not remember the name or melody, and still, I'm assuming your trip down memory lane.
So does Jean know about this or not?
Oh, no. Jean wrote that herself, I assure you. I wouldn't dare forge a letter under her name.
So you do draw the line somewhere.
Ooh. Not with my daughter in her clutches. If you ever become a mother, you'll understand.
Oh, come on! It's not like she's being held hostage.
The point is, this magical bubble was created at the request of the Knights of Favonius. With the expedition in Nodcry coming to an end, the Knights will be home before long. Varka, you can get the details from her soon. As things stand, we're keeping the reception small, but there will be some activities. This magic bubble is one of them. The returning Knights can use it to catch up on all the major events that have occurred. Simply put,
It's a reenactment of your adventures.
Indeed. The ultimate goal is for everyone to have a chance to take part in the excitement.
So, what about the parts that took a few,
Oh, those were there because the bubble world is still being transcribed and debugged. Memories are easy to extract, and the resulting information density is fine, but it's not exactly a stable medium. If memories are the only thing used to recreate a world, it's hard to ensure a lack of deviation. For example, these memories belong to Venti. But even for someone like him, whose not to mention, on their own, memories lack an...
Yeah, that, makes sense.
For instance, say we're recording memories and Lisa happens to fly into a fury over some overdue library books at the same time. A powerful thunderstorm might unfold in the bubble world out of nowhere. Luckily, there's a simple solution. We just have to send someone to scout things out first.
Exactly. Plus, once the recording is complete, the magic will loop. So there won't be further deviations, and we won't need real people to act things. And before it's all said and done, we'll be sure to cover up your identity, Venti.
Much appreciated. Otherwise, buying around at the Angel's share is gonna be much more of a hassle.
Like you're the one who does the buying.
It's settled then. We'll allow you to be the first to relive these precious...
Yeah, but it sounds like fun. Besides, we already snapped a few pics of some potential bugs. Like that weird statue at the 7.
Oh, no, Paimon. That one was entirely intentional.
What? Seriously?
As the creator of this world, I'm afforded a bit of creative license, I would think. Creating this bubble was no...
I doubt anyone will mind. As far as I'm concerned, you're free to do as you please.
Oh, well. Paimon can't argue with that.
In that case, we'll be counting on you to continue testing our work tomorrow.
It's still early. Why not check out the other events at the testing ground?
Yeah, we'll go say hi.
I think nothing of it. Now that the world is at peace, you two are overdue for a vacation.
Oh, and didn't you say Kleiner would be making the trip with you this time, Alice?
He's been delayed, I'm afraid. Troublesome happenings on another planet. And of course, just when he jumped through all those hoops to make it back to Tevat, DWarceus starts causing trouble. The border is a terrible mess even now. So, unfortunately, his vacation has been postponed. Just yesterday, he did give us a call on the Dodo communication device, though. As you can imagine, Klee was pleased as punch to hear her dad's voice.
I see. Being a seeker is a tough job indeed. Yes, good work. We'll go with this setup.
Hey, Jean! We're here!
Honorary Knight, Paimon, welcome back. Did you have a good time in Alice's magic bubble?
Yeah, it was so cool! Paimon's looking forward to getting back in there to...
I'll be sure not to spoil it then. I loved the idea when luckily, Venti, countless volunteers, a lot of people have gotten...
Are you one of them?
Yes, according to Alice, I'm one of the leading ladies.
Yeah! There are other activities here too, right?
Well, such are the duties of the acting for those of us who have been holding down the fort, so to speak. The Grand Master contacted me and said not to organize a grand reception on their behalf, and I understand where... I'm sure the team will be exhausted upon returning and making a bit...
Paimon's sensing a butt in there.
Yes, well, those of us here in Mondstadt have been awaiting their return for resuming normal life after such a long expedition. Not to mention, It's a chance for the people to show them no matter how long we've been apart, we're still family. Yes, absolutely. And I don't know, perhaps I am overstepping.
So, besides the whole bubble thing, what have you got
Here, I'll show you. First, this is an arena we've set up to showcase Favonius Blake, the cavalry.
Ooh, that means we'll get to see Kaya.
That's right. Compared
Here is not as this.
over here, we're running a wind glider speed shooting event. It's not hard to guess who's in charge of this one, I'm sure. Yes, her gliding skills are top-notch. There's also a booth that will serve as a reception. Hertha is in charge of the drink stall, but we're...
Well, the more alcohol options, the better, I think. The expedition team likes the strong stuff.
Fair point. Huh?
What's with that face?
Grandmaster Knight of Favonius.
Grandmaster, you're back? Has the entire team returned as well? Apologies, we're not quite done with the preparations, but I assure you, it's limited to what you see here.
Hey. Relax, Gene, relax. No need to get all formal with me. I split. Besides, I knew you'd want to surprise us, no matter what I said.
Oh, I see.
If I didn't tell you to put on the brakes, I knew you'd go full throttle and start planning the next Ludi Harpastum or Windbloom Festival. You put so much pressure on yourself, diving headfirst into the deep end without thinking about how much is on your...
Oh, wow. That's actually really nice of.
Well, looking out for my fellow knights comes with the job. As for the event...
That's far too kind, Grandmaster. But thank you.
I mean it, you know? Just trust my judgment. Anyway, you two got a sec? Now that I'm finally back in my old stomping grounds, let me treat you to a meal. I'll even introduce...
Ooh, nice.
What's wrong? Not hungry?
Actually, Grandmaster, there's a few things I'd love for you to look over. Since you seem to have some time to spare, perhaps we could go back to headquarters first.
Hang on. You know this is just a pit stop, right? There's not going to be time for me to take over the whole shebang.
Of course. Still, you are the Grandmaster.
Oh, you have no idea what this means. I'll be trapped in the office until tomorrow morning.
It's not that dramatic. If we make haste, we'll finish before dawn.
As much as Paimon wants to check out that secret menu, you shouldn't.
All right. Oh. Guess I'll see you tomorrow.
Would you like to go, Moongate?
Jean wanted my input on everything. Even though I left the Knights, Grandmaster Varka has done a lot for me. He didn't stop me from leaving back then, or throw any administrative roadblocks my way.
Well, I was sad to see you go, but your mind was made up. And anyhow, you're an adult. As long as you... And let me tell you, my rebellious streak was way worse back in the day.
You look pretty tired. Late night yesterday?
Yeah, didn't get much sleep at all. And now my head's killing me.
The Grandmaster's wording is somewhat misleading, so allow me. We made quick work of our tasks yesterday, much to the Grandmaster's great pleasure.
You know how it is. When you're catching up with an old friend, a few drinks turn into a few too many.
Ah, so you're just hungover.
I see. Understood. I just received word from the knights stationed at the venue that the setup is complete. You can start today's story at any ask away.
Ah, you mean like how only you could have purified Dvalin's tear? That ability is unique to you. And to be honest, a lot of people might not even know you're capable of something like that. So they might get stuck at that point in the...
Don't worry. I thought about that. The story told within the bubble has some jumps. I've deleted the parts that the remaining content...
Wait! But we ran into a combat encounter yet.
We'll take care of that. Alice and I want this to be an experience even a child can complete. The parts you're testing today are more stable, so there shouldn't be too many bugs. Of course, when you access the dicier sections, be sure to keep our vision.
Speaking of Alice, where is she?
Klee demanded some playtime with her mom. And of course, as far as Alice is concerned, nothing is more important than a request.
Yep, gotcha. Dizzy. That's gonna take some getting used to.
Ah, looks like we've jumped forward a bit since yesterday.
Wait, is this the bit where we borrow the Holy Liar? Yeah.
Don't worry. I'm sure Nicole has it all. See? Here comes D-Luke now.
Word from the Knights of Favonius is that the Fatui are planning to steal the Holy Light. The conflict between the two... Come on. What is it?
Oh, so that's how we're explaining this part. Huh. Pretty convincing.
It's all thanks to that committed performance from our good...
I'm just reading the lines Miss Nicole gave me.
Don't worry. Our operation isn't that strict. If there are slip-ups, I'll just delete them later. Feel free to take a relaxed approach.
Wait, that was Nicole's voice? Where's it coming from?
Probably that small bubble.
That's right. This is a kind of communication magic. The same one the Knights of Favonius used to get in touch with me earlier. If you get stuck at any point, you can contact me through this magic, and I'll provide a few hints.
How very convenient. I suppose, given how the story is progressing...
That's right. Obviously, we're not including the stealing part in this. After all, the Fatui were the ones who ended... Anyway.
I wonder...
That would...
Okay, someone's got an axe to grind.
You're just in time. The situation is not looking good at the moment. The Fatui brought much more force than expected.
Yeah, it's turned into quite a mess.
You're not bad, boy. Against the Fatui, though, you'll need to...
You ain't messing around, huh? Take...
Oh no! If this keeps up, the Holy Liar's gonna... Oh, sorry. Paimon can't do this. Nicole, shouldn't these people be wearing Fatui costumes at least?
Yeah, it's kinda hard to get in the zone when our opponents look like average guild members.
Let me see here. It looks like magical auto load has been disabled, so the Fatui costumes didn't appear. I'll get that fixed. Just ignore the problem for now and continue with the scene.
Got it. In that case, I'll evacuate the members of the church right away.
All right, thank you. As you see, Traveler, the situation is dire. We need to retrieve the Holy Lyre and get it back to headquarters.
Looks like the Fatui are tied up fighting the Knights. I doubt they have the manpower to spare to deal with us.
Which means, if we rush in,
You all sure are getting it to The Holy Lyre! There it is!
Well, well, well. It seems our outer diversions were most effective. The knights know not that the true danger lurks right beneath their nose.
It's no wonder you're known as the youngest, most capable electro-assistant mage in your unit. You can...
No! We're too late!
Put the lyre down.
You heard her! Put it down and put him up! Or this is gonna get ugly! Wait, why are you the only one with a costume, Fischl?
Why? Because I fashioned this headpiece myself, of course. How does it look? I am the spitting image of an electro-sisson mage, am I not?
And I suppose I look enough like an electro-assistant as I am.
Hold on. Trying to distract me with conniving conversation? Ha! You underestimate me. To think I would appear before you without full confidence in my victory. Go forth, Oz. Sissons. The Holy Lyre der Himmel belongs to the Fatui. Whoa, that was fast.
Fischl is... or...
Here, take it away, and don't let them catch you.
That's nothing the gliding champion of the Fatui can't handle.
Hey! That goes against gliding regulations! Pretty tough, aren't ya? Well, let's see how you handle this.
Paimon thought the adventure Adventurers Guild were the only ones role-playing as the Chewie.
Just thought I'd lend him a hand. Fischl didn't have time to make me a cool hat, though.
Amber's over there! Let's get ready to land!
Here they come! Positions, everyone!
So this is where the chase ends. Wait a minute. This isn't what their hideout looked like.
Yes, I remember it being much more run down. This place has far more structural appeal.
The Lawrence clan lived here for a time, but this doesn't.
Must be a bit of creative license. Alice said the original was too run down and didn't fit her aesthetic taste. So we repurposed some assets from the Golden Apple Archipelago.
Yeah, this is go big, all right.
Still, our mission remains the same. We're
Yeah, and this time we have a whole bunch of people to help us. Not just you, Luke.
A human never doubts what their eyes see or rejects the ground beneath it. Both now warn you that this is the end of the road. Give up and turn back while you can.
That voice. Is that...
Mona. Oh, you mean Barbarloth's student.
You know about her? But Mona came to Mondstadt after your expedition.
Well, I had regular contact with the Hexen Circle, so her name came up now and then. The whole thing about her messing up and being too afraid to go back? Yeah, I know that.
What? But how? No one in the Hexen Circle should know about that.
For real? Sorry, but I'm pretty sure all the mages know.
All of them?
I'm afraid so. Oh, except Granddaughter, I suppose.
Fine. That's just fine. It's not like the old hag's gonna come find me in Mondstadt.
Anyway, how do we cross?
I'm not telling.
Aw, come on. Don't take it out on us.
I'm not. This is unrelated. Besides, I'm playing a Fatus whose job it is to issue riddles.
Oh, right. Almost forgot about that.
If you want the answer, think back to...
Mika's guarding this spot.
Oh, hey! It's been a while.
Hello, Grandmaster. Hello, everyone. No, wait, my line.
I would think you have bigger concerns right now. Tell us where to find the lock.
It's locked in the back room, but good luck getting in there. 3 crests are...
Wait, but in real life, we only needed 1 key.
Yes, but there are 3 locations to visit. If there was only 1 key to be found, all our actors worked so hard to memorize their...
A fair point. They're playing through the story just like us.
To be honest, when I first read my lines, I was... But when I actually...
Really?
Aha! Yet in a game of cards, it's the ones that remain unturned that...
That's right! And I've been told you have... anyway...
One moment. We can't quite end it like this.
Do I?
It would benefit the scene.
All right. I told you everything I know. Now...
And off you go.
Looks like we were followed. Guess Mondstadt's elite aren't to be underestimated.
Stand aside. This one's personal, but this time, I'm fully locked and loaded! Come on, kid! Let's... Joy! I miscalculated. Okay. You win. Somehow this round wasn't quite as fun.
Probably because you had to act like a Fatous. At this point, I could take down those with my eyes closed.
True! Guess...
Oh, so you were the one in the Fatous costume.
It would seem so.
Man, their armor is heavy and not breathable at all.
Rumor has it, Fatui recruits undergo... Well, even though we lost, Dad had fun for sure.
The Fatous up ahead values wealth above... Luckily, I've...
Without the crest, man. Anyway.
Trying to keep up!
Wait, Mona? Again?
What? The more roles you play, the more you get paid. That's what Alice said. The crest is with me. All I need to know is how much you're willing to cost. Let's talk. That's all. You have to at least make it worth my while. That's all. You have to... Not a chance. If that's your offer, might as well...
The insolent shall be punished. Winter shall...
All right, here's the crest. Oh, and by the way, well, I spend most of my time staring into a scry glass. Hydromancy. Of course, I need a...
No wonder.
Generous even though her...
Huh. I guess the moon's a big deal in hydromancy. Just
Oh, come on. Enough about that old
Without the credit, man. Anyway, if you want to get into that...
on me.
The road ahead is almost completely blocked. Looks like this person isn't taking visitors. Yes, we'll just have to be careful. We need that crest.
On me. On me.
What? They handed over their Looks like the decision has been made for me, then.
Gotta say, Paimon didn't expect you to play this kind of role, Durin.
Well, actually, Aunt Alice was planning for me to play Dvalin if the Apparently, there's a spell like the one used to make Simulanka that could change...
That does not sound like a good idea.
I have to agree. That sounds like a disaster waiting to happen.
I don't think I'd be very good at playing the evil dragon. Luckily, Dvalin agreed to take part after all, so my role was switched to Timid Fatui Guard B, and I got to wear a costume instead.
Wow, that's a pretty huge...
Oh, because Mika is...
As expected, up.
All right, we got all the crests. Let's head back and look for Mika. Mika! We have the crest.
All right. This elevator's a bit complicated to operate, so Miss Nicole asked me to help activate it. Just...
Thanks.
No problem. Best of luck up there.
Huh. I don't remember Fatui being this nice.
Of course you want to make things difficult. Come on, let's...
Security's tight around here.
I hope this is safe.
The Holy Liar! Here it is! Wait, but Paimon remembers something about a... Hot-blooded, careless, and reckless heroes! Despair, for you have stepped into my...
did was lock the liar up. Well, I wasn't the one who designed it. All Alice said was that activating it would turn the tables.
I see.
That checks out.
They laugh as if they already know what is to transpire. Allow me to clarify before we proceed.
From what I've heard, the Fatui agent guarding this place was given a thorough beating, and
So then, I'm the one who walked into the trap?
Do not despair, mein Fräulein. Miss...
'Tis true. Come forth, my loyal servants. Smite all who stand against us.
Look, the ravens get confused if they don't.
Group 2, reinforce. Group 3, Group 4. Oh, forget it. All of you, attack at once.
On me. Here.
Seems I must send forth my most capable servant of all. He shall dispose of you in one fell swoop.
As you wish, my Fräulein. Our situation is...
All right. I give up. All right. I know when I'm beat. You win.
You were brilliant, Miss Fischl. The recording was fantastic. I'm certain future participants will...
Yeah, this role was perfect for you.
Huh. Your praise is a compliment to your own good sense. Yet,
It doesn't look like the lock is opened, though.
True. This isn't what we were told would...
I doubt the mages want us to just break it open.
Perhaps we haven't met a certain condition then?
oh wait. Does that mean the beating up part has to happen for this to proceed? You dare place your princessin in such a scene?
I'm afraid it may be the only way to end this.
Very well. I shall allow this trespass, if only to bring this to an end. Just be gentle.
Huh? Oh, right. Paimon's the weakest one here.
It's open.
Miss Alice does love to tease, doesn't she?
Congratulations on obtaining the Holy Lyre der Himmel. That's a wrap for now.
Did you need something? You know, we often threw banquets like this when I was little. But then, as more and more of our ranks left on expeditions and I was left in charge, the number of celebrations decreased. I'm not the most natural entertainer. Now, seeing a gathering like this after all this time, I can't help but feel a bit...
Well said, traveler.
Barbara?
You told me you wanted the expedition members to feel at home. But in my eyes, the feeling of home isn't something you can force.
Ah, you're right. And you know what? I've been coming to the same conclusion. The location isn't the most important factor. I appreciate the kind words, you two. I will make sure to do the same, traveler. It's not often you get to make it back here. Now that we're outside the bubble and no longer in character...
Hey! Honorary Knight! Look up! Pretty stellar view from up here, and the...
Oh, of all the places to sit, it just had to be there. Well, to each their own, I suppose. Just be careful on the way up, traveler.
Have a seat. I come bearing drinks. Booze free, of course. You're welcome. Ah, well, that's what being home is all about, right? Letting go, feeling at ease. You think so? Glad to hear. There's no place like home. That's what people say, right? The expedition took me far and wide, and still, little alcohol in my system. Through it all, the cathedral, the statue, the windmills in the city, the pigeons and dandelions in front of the further away you get, the more you... I get that. The people are what make Mondstadt what it is, too. Which reminds me, I never thanked you for helping Mondstadt out back then. It takes a special person to... I suppose Barbados could have handled it, even though he hadn't been awake for long. Dvalin is family to him, you know? Having to... not to mention... Maybe you've never put two and two together, but if Natlan's crisis hadn't been resolved... Look it up. And that's the question, isn't it? When...
Don't mind if I did. Grape juice? Again?
You know, Charles would never let me hear the end of it if I...
Disappointing, but... Oh, I almost forgot. Since this banquet is also for the actors,
All right. Might hike up the bill a bit, but who cares? Haven't seen...
Yeah, well, he turned me down. The city is a little too small for him to spread his wings.
Maybe it's time to draft...
The traveler's right. If this is what makes him comfortable, might as well let him be. In the meantime...
To our honorary...
I often think about our parting at Windrise, you know. And now, the Tsaritsa's plans have continued to advance.
But if even the captain couldn't take Malwika's Gnosis by force, I guess we don't need to be concerned about its safety for now. So that's good news, at least.
You wouldn't be taking a dig at someone else's ability to hold on to their Gnosis, now would you, Grip?
Of course not. I'm not one to rub salt in old...
Her harbingers do often tend to take a rather extreme approach. Just look at Child or Senora. But we would be mistaken to ignore the fact that Senora did not win the Geonosis using force.
Right. You told me about the contract Morax signed with her before his death.
That's right. If she was able to provide a reason convincing enough to persuade Morax, I suppose she just didn't think there was a reason to negotiate. Honestly, the Gnosis was of no use. I just knew if I fought her in that moment, the cathedral, perhaps even the entire city, might have...
True. I wouldn't put it past...
In the end, though, it was those same methods that led to her end. Perhaps Senora's success in Mondstadt... In the end, though, it was those same methods that led to her end. After all, her third target, the Raiden Shogun, wasn't a big negotiator back then. You did the right thing. It pained me to see Inazuma as it was back then. I'm glad, of course, now the elite force of Harbingers has quite a few missing from its ranks. So I suspect who knows? Perhaps a chance to formally...
Some of our knights remain stationed in Notcry. If you need help, just say the word, and we'll be there.
The look in your eyes. But my advice remains unchanged. The birds of Tevat, the songs in the cities, perhaps earth-shaking truths and indescribable trials await you at the end. All right, that's more than enough acting like a real Archon for one night. And still, not a sip of drink for dear old Venti at a...
Dun dun dun!
Dun dun dun! Da da da!
This is so fun, Mom!
I think so too. Come on, let's blow them all up.
Mom, when can I play with the magic toy you made me?
Very soon, darling. In fact, it should be ready tomorrow. I just know you're going to love it.
Yay! Can we play together?
Why, of course. We'll have ourselves a splendid time.
So bye guys, it's late now. Kita balik ke live streamnya. Bye.